Okay, so we're gonna clean makeup brushes because I love to clean them before a trip and after a trip. And I did not have time to clean them and dry them before a trip. So I've got a ton. So I have some from before, some from during the trip. So some have been used a lot of times and some have been used just a few times. But when I travel, just because they end up all kind of getting mixed back and forth with each other, I wash them all, even if I've only used them a few times. And when you're traveling, your skincare routine's different, your makeup routine's different, you're in a different environment, different environmental factors on your face, all the things. So I'm going to show you guys everything you need to clean your brushes. I've got the older brush cleaning package, and so I'm so excited for the new one. The new one's going to be like, it's kind of almost like upside down, but it's gonna like sit, and it's got like a little, I think it's like a twist off cap. But what you need to clean your brushes, a cup of some sort. So this is from the Daiquiri Deck here in town, and it's so good. But it works perfectly because it's a solid cup. Use something that like a glass cup or a plastic cup. And just keep using it over and over again. And then what I used to do is I actually used to store, well, I've got one that's almost gone. So I used to store this, and I would sort upside down because this is what our old body washes had as a cap. Our old cleansers had as a cap, and they're getting rid of them because if you don't get them shut all the way, they may leak. So new bottle design, excited. This is the last thing that is this design. So they'll have them all revamped. But I have a cup, so I used to store it in there. And then I've got these like brush eggs, or this is a brush egg, so you can like just stick your finger in there and then you can like clean your brushes. I'll show you guys like this. And then I've got this one. It's supposed to stick in the sink, but it doesn't really stick in the sink. So you're supposed to like stick it to the side and then you can use it like to clean your brushes. I do recommend something of this sort to be able to, what do you call it? Like just to be able to get kind of the grit from like the grit off, or like not the grit, but like just something to like a little more grit to get the stuff deep in the brush. It works really well. So what you need your cup. I'm probably gonna have to use the new one because I'm almost out. You're gonna get I put a little water in it. All of our products are so concentrated. And then I'm just gonna squeeze some in here. Oh gosh. Well, see, that is why we need a new brush thing. Did you see it just a new brush design? So I'm glad we got it. Okay, what I like to do is I like to grab my shadow brushes first, okay? And I just drop them in and try to put too much water because you really do not want the water to be soaking along like the top part right here. But I grab the shadow brushes. I do not do my brow brush because that is one that is probably one of the most concentrated ones. Not concentrated, I don't even know. My brain is still mush from us traveling, so I don't really know if I'm not making sense. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, we stayed up for like almost 48 hours straight. But if you have one that's like super, super dirty, or like you use like a blue eyeshadow all over your face and it's like tons of blue pigment, maybe wait. So we're just gonna throw these in. And then what I do is you're supposed to swirl them for a minute, okay? So if I wasn't doing the little ones, I would probably put like 2 big ones in there. I like to do my foundation brushes at the end. But I swirl, and you can already see you're getting all like, okay, the reason why you clean brushes, let me explain that, okay? So the reason why we clean brushes is that you want to get the extra product off your brushes. So that way, if you're, okay, this one, it is red because I use this one to draw stars on my mom, my sister, and kids' faces on 4th of July. Well, it's a brow brush. I go to use this as my brows. Well, it is red. So unless I'm going to use this one for red again, get it clean. Otherwise, you're not going to get the true color. If you like love this one eyeshadow and you have a brush that has, it looks to be pink and sparkly. Not sure what it is for that one, but maybe I have another like a sandstone pearl shadow, and then I put this on. It's gonna literally turn my eyeballs pink. I don't know what I was using. Hydro Matte, I bet I was using this. I think I used this on 4th of July for the red Hydro Matte on my eyes. There's some sparkle though, so I'm not sure where that came from. Probably because I didn't have my brushes clean. And what I love about this brush cleaner is that it is meant to remove Senegence Cosmetics, because our products, you know, they like last for like they're like very, I don't know what I call it. I told you my brain is like serious mush right now. They're concentrated, they're pigmented, they're long lasting. That is the word, they're long lasting. So you want to find a brush cleaner that can do that. Also, if you suffer from breakouts, clean your brushes, because it's just bacteria gets on them from you, on your face, everything. So you need to make sure that you are cleaning them to have your face. And I'm just going to show you guys one of them. Like this one, you can see it's like starting to get these little gaps because it's my foundation brush. So when I go to put foundation on, it's not going to apply as flawlessly. So that's another thing. So if your makeup's not going on as clear, get the brush cleaner. The reason why like I said, I love this brush cleaner is because it is meant to remove Senegence Cosmetics. And, you know, it's good for your face. So, you use Senegence cleanser, you use the Senegence tinted moisturizer, you know that your face likes those products. So going and getting another brand that you're not quite sure, you don't know how your face is going to react. This has beneficial ingredients for your face as well. So it's just kind of a no-brainer to grab it if you're using all the other cosmetics. And it is $22. So really like reasonable price since it's concentrated. Okay, these have been sitting in way too long. Don't let them sit in that long. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one out. Okay, I'm going to show you. It's still a little dirty because it needs a little cleaning. I'm going to run it under water, and I'm just going to run it under water and just go like this. Okay, and you can see it's clean. And then what I'm going to do, you also need a towel. I've got a Halloween towel. I'm going to lay it out, and I'm going to lay all my brushes out, and I'm going to lay them out. You can kind of go like this a little bit if you want to, but just be gentle. And then by the morning, they will be dry. So I'm going to do that again. You can see that's a little bit dirty. And I'm just going to do that underneath the water with my egg. This egg right here. And you can kind of squeeze out any excess water. And now it is clean. And then you repeat. It's not the best job, but it needs to be done. Usually I listen to music, or I'll send voice memos to my friends, and I'll listen to voice memos, and I just sit and I clean them. And I know, you guys, the feeling of clean brushes is like no other, right? Like not the best feeling ever. And before this, I didn't know to clean brushes. So I've always told you guys, I used to have a horrible acne. Well, I'm sure dirty brushes did not help that at all. So if you have acne, think about it. Okay, how often do you do it? That's another question that I would get asked a lot. So how often do I clean my brushes? I clean my brushes. This is gonna need a double rinse. This must have been a potent one, or double one. So I'm gonna do that one again. Sometimes you might have to do it twice, especially some of the big foundation brushes. You might need to rinse it, do this, dump out the water, and do it again. So I would say once a week. If you are like, nope, not happening, twice a month. Do not wait longer than twice a month. Once a week, I would say, is the best. So, I mean, it does take overnight to dry. So if you don't have that many brushes, what I would say is think about what day you're probably not going to wear makeup the next day, or maybe it's just tinted moisturizer. Oh, that one I'm going to have to do a couple times because this one's a thicker one. So think about a day that you're not going to wear makeup, and then do them. I have a lot of brushes, so tomorrow we're going to go to the farmer's market, and I'll be fine. I will just use other brushes, but I would have probably picked maybe like Tuesday, because I don't know if we're going to do anything Tuesday where I'm going to be wearing makeup. So just think about what days you can clean your brushes. So I am overly exhausted. It is 2 a.m. Oh my gosh. But I'm going to finish cleaning these. I've got a ton to go, but it's going to be so nice to get them all clean. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you need the links to get any of these like brush eggs, let me know. I can give you a link. If you need a link to any of these, well, you don't need a link for these brushes. These, you just tell me if you want the yellow ones. I can send you a link to what I have on hand, or I can send you the link actually to an album I have in my VIP group. But the brush eggs, let me know. If you want the link to the brush cleaner, just comment cleaner and I will get you the link to that. I have a few extras coming, so if you want to order one from me, just send me a message or just comment order brush cleaner and I will send you an invoice for it. It's $5 shipping. That's all it ever is. No matter how much you buy or how little you buy, just have flat $5. So I always say take advantage of it and get as much as you can every order. So it'll be $22 plus tax and shipping. Super, super reasonable because you get so much and you get the better packaging. This is the old one. So I'm going to use this one. I have a couple of these in stock. I'll use these, but I'll open our new one when I get it just because I want to show you guys the design because it's going to be so good. So, all right, I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to finish these and I have a shower. All right, see you guys.